the camera on?
Yeah.
Oops. Hi. Do you want me to explain the game, or do you want to start immediately? Just click on Game Explanation or Game Without Video. So, here you see the office of the boss. From here you get to the personnel office, where you can hire employees, for example. At the real estate agent, you can rent or buy building units or plots. In the administration office, you dispatch your hooligans, make advertisements, and so on. Or to the map, where you can go to all of the rooms of your hospital. With the computer, you can load and save games and check statistics. And the clock always tells you the actual time. So what else? Oh yes, with the secretary, you can pause the game. And the money notes always show you how much money you have. The currency in the game is known as dongs. The table shows you how many dongs you have and what your daily expenses are. Rent and salaries have to be paid daily. Even if you are only just one dong in debt, you're bankrupt. The newspaper there is the local rag. It always tells you when something interesting happened in your or the other hospital. So a small hint, click it often. Then you always know just what your opponents are doing, because there are 15 computer players and you. The main help comes when something important happens for you to do in your hospital. Then you see a small first aid box in the lower right corner of the screen. Just click on it and try it out during the game if you want to see how it works. When you have absolutely no idea what you should be doing, click on the man you see in the middle of the screen. Then you see the boss help, but this is of course only for stupid beginners and for women. Okay, here's the first tip, saying that we should rent some plots. If you want to do this, click on above the thumb. If you don't want to, click on below the thumb. So, let's continue now at the real estate agent. And how was I? I'll show you only the icons that are important right now. First, you can get some plots with Rent Plots. When you click above the pile of money, you increase the amount of plots. When you click below it, you decrease the amount. So, now we'll rent some building units. First, you need to have, obviously, a basic clinic unit. Then you'll need a reception area where the patients should go to check in when they arrive. Then you will definitely need to have a small waiting room where the patients can wait until they are called to be treated. Then you need a storage area for supplies. You will find out during the game what you should store here. Then of course you will need a treatment room where your patients will go to be examined and treated. Or maybe a dentist's office where the dentist can drill in the patient's teeth. Or perhaps in the nurse's, you know, yeah. Or a neurology department where the crazy people are getting normal again. Then of course you need to have personnel. So come with me and we'll go to the personnel office. Here we are now in the personnel office. With the phone you can place advertisements for jobs so people can apply for certain positions. First you need to select the type of staff. There's a general doctor, storemen, dentists, surgeons, and hooligans. Yeah, and many, many more. In the job advertisements, you can adjust salaries and qualifications. Here too, you click above for more and down for less. With the nurse, you can adjust her minimum chest measurements. Here again, it is thumbs up for okay. When you need personnel, you regularly place job advertisements, then people apply for them. And then you just click on the book and look to see who is applying. The forms always show you how qualified these people are. And with thumbs left and right, you leaf through, and to employ, click thumbs up. Here in the administration department, you send out your hooligans. During the day, they hang around outside in front of your clinic, carrying a baseball bat to make healthy people into injured ones, so you get some more patients, which is good. In the nighttime, they run around, visit homes of competitor employees, shatter their windows, make noise with their garbage cans, And who can't come to work the next day? The employees of the competitors. Very nice. Of course, you can choose an easier way if you prefer to do so. You can send out a man with an advertising board, or you can buy a big advertising banner for an airplane, or you drop out leaflets. But don't forget, every advertising slogan will have its own unique effect. For example, the slogan, "Hot Nurses at Your Service." With the computer, you can adjust the cost table for the billing of your patients. Higher billing puts more dongs in your wallet, of course, but don't forget, it may make your patients very angry, and you never see them again. If, like your competitors' hospitals, you also wish to participate in the popular Formula Sick Race, you urgently need a great ambulance to get lots of people from accidents. You can buy equipment for treatments here too. Then you see a table with the general categories. Here we have everything, from a Band-Aid to a horsewhip. Just click a specific icon and choose the items with the arrows. With thumbs up, you can buy it. Use thumbs down to cancel. Then the items arrive in the storage room. Like all other things that, for some strange reason, are in a state of disrepair. And when you want to make your rooms nicer, click on the sofa. Then you see the general categories, for example, decoration. Then you can choose an item with the arrows. For example, a reline poster or a pin-up wall calendar. And with thumbs up, you buy it. Welcome to the storage room. Here's where all of the tools and furniture are. As I explained earlier, all equipment and furniture you don't need now or that have somehow broken are stored here. So, when you click on the box with this nice teddy bear, a table will then appear showing all furniture and equipment. This box exists in nearly all rooms. When you click on the upper left, you can switch between equipment and furniture. And when you click upper right, you can choose to move something to or from the storage area. This is how it works. Let's say you want to move a table from the reception area to dental surgery. Then first you go to the reception area, click on the box that has the teddy, switch on the upper left icon to furniture, and on the upper right to choose transport from reception to storage. Then you click on the table, make thumbs up, go in dental surgery, click on the box with the teddy bear, click to switch to furniture, and click again to transport from storage to dental surgery. Click the table again and make thumbs up. I know it sounds extremely complicated, but honestly, it's very simple. In the clinic reception, the paying customers arrive. The guy on the bench is animated quite morbidly, but that doesn't really bother the nurse. She brings the arrivals to the waiting room anyway. By clicking on the skeleton, you will get the patient's file. There you can see his name and his symptoms. The illness curve shows you the development so far. Click on the edge of the paper, then you see the next page. It shows you the doctor's diagnosis, which treatment he suggests, and in which phase of treatment the patient is currently in. And if everything is empty there, the patient hasn't visited the doctor yet. The third page will show you the patient's bill. You can adjust the values with the cost table in the administration office. Now just click on the bench on the lower part, and the patient is taken to the waiting room. As you see, the man is in the waiting room now and is waiting patiently to be called. When you click on the man's head, you see the patient file again. Patients with general problems, like for example a bullet in head or a tape recorder in the nose, will be treated in the treatment room. Then you call them in from the waiting room. You do this with the box with the red button. And then the doctor begins with his examination. With clicking the head of the patient or the x-ray papers, you see the patient file again. On the second page you will see the patient's diagnosis and the doctor's recommended treatment. With the two papers on the lower part of the page, you can either choose to get a different treatment or let the recommended one be carried out. Of course, a correct diagnosis will depend on how good the education of the doctor is. Here we are in dental surgery, where the pearly whites of the patients are being cared for. Procedures are like in the treatment room, red button, and so on. Of course, we have a psychiatrist in the neurology department too, where the crazy people should be getting normal again. Very severe cases are then put into the ward. But that, of course, wasn't nearly all. We have an operating room too. Some people will get a nose job. Although there are many more rooms, I don't want to tell you everything right now. You should know what to do on your own. Of course, there is the main help too, you know, with the small first aid box. And the boss help is there too. So then, enjoy the game.
Ja gut, der Teppich muss auch weg. Das da, ja. Nee, was muss der gesamte Rest weg? Ja, das da ist. Ja, war wirklich schön.
Das kann doch gar nicht. Oh. Ich glaube, ich war zum Arzt und sagte mir noch,